Are we punishing our children or
Or
are
is
we
it
disciplining them?
Right. And it's a
Because
fine line if you think
oh
about
yeah,
it.
yeah, absolutely.
It's a very fine line. Why are you still on a bike? That's the question I ask all the time. There's some things that we were taught as millennials we need to bring back.
These children will live in your house until you die if you do nothing
If you
about
do
it.
nothing. Yeah, true. That's true.
But also, it's who are we voting for? We must stop voting people who have screwed us over and over because they have said,
track record.
because believe them.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
If this is what they've been doing, don't expect them when they come into office they'll do anything
Change
different.
it, yeah. Hi everyone. Welcome back to yet another episode of Circling the Rabbit Hole podcast with me, Dr. Claire Kinuthia. Before I go into the episode this week, I'll start by saying a big thank you once again to our location partner, that's Ashley Furniture Home Store and Fair Deal Furniture, for continuing to host us in this beautiful location. I'm pretty sure if you're looking at the sofa I'm in right now, you'll understand why working today is a bit challenging. I feel like I need to take a nap. So if you haven't yet, go through to any of their showrooms and have a look for yourself. Today's episode, I'm always excited for episodes, but this one is like an extra special one for me because we are celebrating International Women's Day today. By the time you see this episode, we will be as close to, if not on time for International Women's Day. And I feel like I have the perfect guest for this particular episode. It's fun to see that she gets nervous like me on camera. But I'm here for it. I think one of the things I've been doing more intentionally over the years, especially so this year, is celebrating women that I really admire, women who are setting their own path in life, sort of going against the grain, rebels like me, I feel like. And I feel like, Njeri, you fit that particular description. So
Right.
I'm really excited for the conversation we're going to have today. To begin with, as is tradition on this podcast, I'll ask you to introduce yourself. Maybe someone somewhere doesn't know who you are.
Definitely.
So who you are, what you do, where we can find you on socials.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very excited, first of all.
Yay.
And yes, nervous. I think it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing for people who know that there are people watching, people listening.
True.
And it's really an honor, and I'm truly humbled that you invited me here.
I'm just excited you said yes. I'm just so excited. I'm trying to like calm down, but no.
Galfan,
Yay!
Yeah, me too. My name is Njeri Mwangi. I am just a girl. I am
I love it.
a mom. I have 3 wonderful children, 2 boys, 1 girl. I am wife to 1 husband. I have
Announce
1
loudly
husband.
in case somebody else wants to claim you out here.
Yeah. Hey, Nairobi inatuonyesha maneno. Actually, hii dunia inatuonyesha maneno.
Inatuonyesha
So
maneno.
let me just be clear on that. But also, besides that, I am a journalist. I'm the executive director of Power 254, an art space that uses art for social change. Yeah, I think in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you on social media?
Yes, gosh.
Yes.
I'm not very active on social media. This is the problem. But Aki, this year, I promise to be
You
better. I
purpose to do
promise to do
better.
better. On all my socials, I'm Njeri Khan.
Okay.
With a K,
With a K.
K-A-N, not K-H. Njeri Khan.
K-A-N. Okay. We'll put the details in the description below, and also you'll see it on your screens. So, why? The why of this episode. International Women's Day is special for me in the fact that we're taking our power back as women more and more over the years. It's becoming really good to see. And especially now when you have conversations with young girls, you don't see the hesitation that we used to have. There's no hesitation. They are literally just assuming that life is just fabulous.
Yeah.
And I love that we've come that far because I think it took a lot of unlearning and relearning for us to be able to raise them that way. So when I'm celebrating, for me, it's like personal on the point of, besides being a woman, it's also, and working with women, because then my job is primarily women's health. I think it's also just appreciating the women before us and the women who have made us who we are, and the women we are raising. So it's a celebration all round. And like I said, I thought you'd be the perfect person, because for me, I don't know how you do it all. Just as watching as a fly on the wall. I don't know how you do it all.
Perfect is overrated.
It's overrated.
Claire, my God. It's overrated.
Yeah.
It's messy. It's okay to be messy. It's
Please
confusing.
shout
it's
that one
scary.
loudly.
It's exciting.
There's no
it's
script
like you
to
said,
life, right?
You know, rebel.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's fun. It's painful. It's many things.
It's many things.
And I keep telling my kids, you've got to be ready to make mistakes. Sometimes they'll be intentional.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll be doing your best, but it will be the biggest fuck up you've ever done.
True.
Yeah?
True.
And I think we need to allow ourselves to be just that.
Yeah.
To do life like that.
To be human.
To be human.
To be human.
Stop. There's nothing like perfection.
True. True.
And sadly, when you look at social media, we're selling perfection. I didn't wake up looking like this. Imagine I made effort. I didn't wake up looking like this.
True.
There are days I wake up, my face is puffy. There are days I go for a talk, my thoughts are not together.
They're not together, exactly.
There are days I can't find something to wear.
Yeah.
Of
that
all the
part.
things I have.
That part.
There are
you have
days
a
I
full
look
wardrobe
at,
and nothing will.
Yeah.
Nothing
Si ati
will
hauna
work.
nguo,
Yeah.
ziko hapo. But, you know, it's just show up.
Yeah.
Every day, show up.
Show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever version of you is showing up, just show up. Get out of bed.
True.
And show up that day.
I love that
the
message.
best you can. If the most you can is get out of bed, then that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Because there are days like those.
True.
Yeah.
True. And I think especially so as women, because there's so much pressure to not just to show up in different titles. So you're a wife, a mom, you're a professional, you are a sister, you're a daughter.
Yeah.
You have so many hats that you're juggling every day that you sometimes also forget that you just need to show up as yourself. And also be given permission to do that. If you're not being given, take it.
Yeah. I think for a long time, and maybe that's a thing of our generation, and more so women, it's waiting to be given permission.
Right. Right.
Because you go by your father's name, then you get married, you change your name to your father's name.
To your husband's
To your
name.
husband's name, yeah. And like when I want to get out of the house to go for a weekend away, I need permission.
Yep.
Can't I give myself permission?
True. Yeah.
When I was in my father's house, I needed my father's permission to get out, to go and do stuff.
Yeah.
Even in my husband's house, I needed permission to ride a motorbike because I do ride a motorbike.
Right.
I needed permission,
Yeah.
but not just from my husband, but from society. Because when I started riding a motorbike, I was like, hey, this chick is careless. My God.
How are you?
Ako na watoto watatu.
Imagine.
And she's on a motorbike.
How
I'm
reckless.
like, why don't you tell men uko na watoto waine na uko na motorbike?
Why is it important that it's the woman who should be more careful, I guess?
The ones who have but even think about it. Talk of bridal showers. What do men get? Who tells a man how to be a
Right.
husband? Who's teaching him?
That's true.
You as a woman, you go for a bridal shower, you're brought for older women, women who've been married,
Yeah.
to tell
Women
you how
from
to keep the
church.
home,
Yeah.
women from church,
Yeah.
to tell you how to keep the home,
Yeah.
how to behave, how to dress, how to talk to him. Who's telling him how to talk to you? Who's telling him how to treat you?
Actually, it doesn't even, there's no groom shower. It's a bachelor ratchet party
So,
usually.
yes, hata siwezi sema, but yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
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 So we prepare women to be this job, this person, and from childhood.
Yeah.
Even what she wears on her wedding day.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
God.
literally your aspirations growing up is to become affiliated to someone.
Yes. And that's a problem.
Yeah.
And I like what you said about our kids now, being very bold, being very confident. And that's who we're raising. That kids they don't need permission.
Yeah.
My kids need permission to leave the house because it's my house.
It's your house, your rules.
But
yeah.
I keep telling them, whatever you want to do, do it. Sometimes I may not get it, but if you're really passionate about it, do it.
Yeah.
I'll catch up like, yeah. And this kid is serious about this.
So now
I'll
I can
start
actually
paying attention.
Yeah, you'll pay attention. Yeah.
Because you're serious about it. It's something you want to do. you may not get my attention immediately, but you will eventually, because I'll be like, yeah,
It's actually
he's always
serious.
asking for money for this. He's always going for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's always watching this thing.
Yeah.
He's always reading about this thing.
Yeah. Let me see what this
Yeah,
thing is
this
now.
is actually, I think it's serious.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
So I'll take us back, because I feel like we're starting this conversation halfway through the journey. Tell me about Njeri growing up and the path that led you towards, because we always tend to start conversations around what we do, even as we go through who we are. But like, who is Njeri and where did she come from? And how did you end up being inspired to become a journalist specifically? Yeah.
Journalism and how I got
Two
that's a
different.
whole other story. But I grew up in Eastlands, in Umo, H-Town. And it was quite fun.
Yeah.
I loved the estates, growing up with other kids. Curfew, you could see the folks coming. You chungulia like these are like ndo your mother.
Yeah. You're still
You
outside
go,
and
you
the sun
haven't
is...
showered, you haven't done your homework. You have all of 62 seconds before mother is in house.
Yeah.
You haven't showered, you haven't done your homework. So what do you want to be caught doing?
Outside.
How do you do that shower?
Yeah.
And sit, you are doing your homework. Oh, hi, ma. And your heart is not jumping out of your chest because of,
Because you have played too much.
Yeah, and you're trying to
Yeah.
not be caught.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed growing up in Omo. Then we moved to Buru. And we stayed there from when I was 18 until I was 26. I went to campus in Daystar University, Wasewadeo.
Shout out.
A class of 2002. And when I was growing up, I think the thing I loved the most was these social gatherings. And I mean, how else to spend your energy?
Yeah.
I danced a lot.
Yeah.
So I was in dance group at church. I was in the choir, even in campus.
Okay.
And I was an actor.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So I think the artist in me was always there.
Yeah.
And I always took photos for the family. Whenever there was
nice.
anything gathering, I'm like, oh, these are such nice moments. We need to keep them. Yeah, I know I have like a million photos I need to post. At least share kitu.
Surely, by the way, unasema you're not active and yet there's archives.
There is plenty of
Surely.
archives.
Post for us.
Even when my husband looks at photos, the photos I have taken, it's him in them. The photos he's taken, it's us in them.
Right.
So he shares more.
Yeah.
So he sees himself not in the photos. I'm like, because you were taking them.
Yeah, because you're the one who was
Because if I
taking
start
them.
to share mine, it's him in the photos
Right.
with the kids
Yeah,
growing up
of
and
course, yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed that. Then I think when family came into the picture, kids came in. Adulting. Yeah, adulting.
Tell me about it.
Adulting started happening.
Yeah.
So some of those things just fell by the wayside. But also at the time is when we started Power 254. And their creatives, a lot of creatives came from everywhere, all kinds of creatives. And they found community with each other. And I think seeing them thrive and bringing them together, I think for me was an extension of myself. I'm like, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
Look what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then they're so cool. They're so new stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so cool.
I think that's what I love about artists and creatives. They're just
Yeah.
brains that work
Yep.
like almost on magic.
Yeah.
Someone is seeing something that you're seeing a wall. Someone has seen
Yeah.
something beautiful that you
Yeah.
can't even visualize. I love that.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So I think for me that, and that they're able to use that for change, like to just conscientize people about social issues. And it's personal issues, it's social issues,
Yeah.
it's issues of national importance, of community importance, of boy importance, of girl importance. I mean, it's from very basic things to very complex issues. And I love that.
Okay.
So that we come to 2020. And 2020, a friend of mine is working on a project. I mean, it's COVID. Everyone is on lockdown. And he's doing this story about missing children. And he tells me, come on, Sidi, could do interviews. I think Wendy unaweza relate with women, with moms.
With moms.
I'm like, yeah, sure. What is it about? Oh, yeah, sure. So I go, I interview some women. and you're just like, it's like you open and then there's another layer and then there's another layer. So you keep going in.
Yeah.
Then when we've done all the interviews, he tells me, so now this story is done, but now I can't think of a better reporter to do it than you.
That's so cool. You're like, sorry,
You
what?
know,
That's different from what you called me for.
but I can't do this.
Right.
I'm not even a journalist. Then he says, you don't need to be a journalist to do this. It's just that you've done the interviews. Bringing someone else at this point, they can't connect with this whole year that we've been doing this.
Yeah.
And these women know you. I'm like,
good point.
Show me how. Show me how.
Yeah.
Because I also felt like I needed to finish this, like take this to the end with these women. Because it's about women who have lost their children, who have been snatched from them, who went missing, like literally in the blues.
Yeah.
And because they're specifically very poor, they don't have means to look for these kids. Even reporting to the police, una birth certificate, una mtoini wako, but una birth certificate. So I was like, for them, I will do this. I didn't think it was the beginning of my journalism,
right.
But for them, I'll do this.
Right.
So I do this story, and then it becomes a really big hit. I get nominated for the Emmys.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, that I didn't know.
Have you ever felt this small?
You feel confused. You're like, excuse me, who are you talking about?
I was like, sorry guys, I'm not even a journalist.
What's going on here?
Let me get out of the way. Knew what was serious.
What were serious?
Yeah, me, I'm not.
To a space.
But I get nominated for the Emmys in 2021. And it was a really big deal. I was like, oh my God, all the work that we've been doing, this is a new platform that exposes, that dignifies.
Yeah.
It gives people back their dignity, but also exposes those who lack in the dark and are doing things that they shouldn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have found a new platform to escalate things. So I embraced it.
Right, yeah.
And BBC was amazing. I mean, they taught me everything I needed to know. And what I didn't know, I learned as we went along. But even, how do I pick my stories? I think somebody has asked me that. How do you decide what you're going to tell? So when I was telling this first story, Stolen Babies, you find out a whole other thing. The way you're like, but you're going this one. You have to keep going this way. But you're like,
something was
there,
mentioned. Yeah.
And that's how you pick
the next coming story.
Like I said, it keeps going, opening up.
Right.
And you find something, you're like, nah, let's go back to that. What was that about? And then when you go that way also, it's layered.
Yeah.
And the thing I found about my stories is that it's so layered. Just when you think you have burst the thing, you have barely scratched the surface.
Yeah.
And you've researched and you've gone undercover for a year.
Yeah.
It's a whole team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all the work that has gone in, then when the story comes out, you realize, kumbe there's a whole lot
still
more.
Another layer.
And you feel like, we should have done more.
Yeah.
Because then it's like you've caught this one person, they've been arrested, they've been charged. But because they were small fish, the big fish now, they'll be more, they'll be tighter.
Yeah. They'll take more precautions.
They'll be more cautious.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think so. I'm a big fan of the pieces that you put out, because for me, again, a lot of them are to do with exploitation of women and children.
Yeah.
And so, of course, given the work that I do, I remember watching the one for the missing children. And yes, you hear, especially as a healthcare provider, they'll come and report cases, the children who are brought to us to be examined after assault and things like that. And you don't really see the other side, the social side of the story. You're seeing the end product, or you're involved at the point where medical care is given, which is not for everyone. Not everybody gets that kind of access.
Yeah.
But then to watch the story from my point of view as a mother, having lost a child, and this child just vanishes into thin air. It's not a case of, we last saw them, or I was asleep, I woke up, the baby's no longer here. Or even in hospital settings, I believe there's a narrative around babies disappearing from hospital after being delivered. Children disappearing while playing with each other. And you're like, in Kenya, who is taking children? Like, what's going on. So watching pieces like that has been really eye-opening. The next one I can top of mind just think about is prostitution. The one with the truck drivers and you hear the stories, but you don't see the layer of there's someone exploiting these girls and women and running the prostitution ring. It's not at an individual standing out on their own, coming out and deciding this is the work I want to do. They're probably lured into that. And just seeing it from that point of view also, now, again, my mind just keeps, I'm like, am I watching a movie? Are we watching something coming from the US or something, exotic? Yet it's happening here at home. And so listening to you talking about the fact that, because again, I don't think I deep it that much, that it's a long time of being undercover to get into the networks and find out what's actually going on. What's that like for you? Because I feel like I'd be scared out of my mind, first of all. First of all, what's that like for you?
So let me take it back. I don't do the undercover because I'm already on the screens.
Of course. Yeah, we know your face. We know your face.
So I don't do the undercover work.
Right.
Like I said, we have a team. So there are people who do undercover. They go pose, look for work, or they have seen and they want to get in the same business. So can you coach me? How do I do this? And those are the people who do the undercover work. So you never see them, you never hear their names.
Right. Yeah.
You will never know them even if they were here.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole idea of being undercover, that no one knows who you are, apart from what they have told you they are and what they're doing. But then we meet and we follow up. We're like, okay, so what's really happening? Really? So you need to get this angle, you need to pursue this further if they said this. And sometimes they don't start with cameras. And why it's important that they do camera, it's because it's undeniable.
Yeah.
You are caught on camera saying, doing this.
Yeah.
How do you say it wasn't you?
It wasn't you, yeah.
And it's repeated many times. And we give this stuff to the police before it even comes out.
Okay.
Because we're just journalists. We don't keep the law. We're not implementers.
Yeah.
So you give this stuff to the police, hardcore evidence, and we expect that they will do what they're supposed to do, protect the children or rescue the children. And for me, when they don't, that's what really gets me.
Right.
Because I can't protect these children. I can't take them home.
Yeah.
And usually it's not one child.
Yes.
Hata ingekuwa mtoto mmoja, you could consider, let me keep this child for a while until they find a home or whatever. But it's many kids.
Numbers,
it's 10, it's 15, it's 30. I remember when we went to do a bust in Kariakor? We went in and there was so many kids lying in one room.
Oh my.
And before we even bust in, we went and parked somewhere. And then we were checking as the kids are coming out from this one building.
Yeah.
And handicapped children are being put on a boda or on a mkokoteni, several of them, at 4 a.m. So that you, when you're going to work at 6, 7,
you don't see that.
The kid is already stationed there.
The begging, the ones who are supposed to be begging.
Yes.
Oh, right.
And we counted at 40. I was like,
yeah, that's a huge number.
40 kids.
So it's a business.
Yeah, it's a business. So this guy gets arrested. Then the other guy, because there were 2 guys who were following. The other guy, they're both disabled. These guys who are bringing kids from Tanzania and selling them and putting them. Well, they cut connections with these kids from their homes, from their families. So this guy is the only person who can feed them, take care of them.
Basically, yeah.
And they don't know anyone. They can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So they wait, they're picked, they're dropped, they're picked, they're dropped.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, is it that we are so engrossed in our own day-to-day lives that we don't see the injustices
that are happening to those around us?
It's right there.
It's right there.
Yeah.
That's a road you're using every day. You're sitting in that traffic
light. You're in
light
number 3.
every day.
There are like 20 kids that have been geared, or even let's say 10.
Yeah.
All disabled at once. We don't ask
and you're not
questions.
asking the questions.
But then even if you ask the questions, and I know there are people who've said, who am I asking questions? And then when I ask and then,
And then, yeah.
I'm like, our authorities, if you take this to the police station, there's nothing happening. Because even when we did the rescue of those kids, they were taken to a police station, but they don't have a holding place for children. So some
Actually, yeah.
are taken to, they're also not Kenyan.
Oh, right.
So some
yeah.
are taken to children's home, but then it's like a dumping because the government does not support.
Yeah.
It will not give you nothing,
Yeah.
not a
To
pillow,
support the child,
not
yeah.
a bag
Not
of
food,
nothing.
Yeah.
So even the children's homes that would absorb these kids, it's a complete burden, total burden. So a story like mine is disturbing because sasa hawa watoto wameletwa, sasa tutafanya nini? You know?
Yeah.
And then they will just disappear back into the streets, back into
the
where
same
they came from.
System, yeah.
Yeah. And the one that we rescued, so we take him to this children's home, and this mother takes him, bless her soul. It's called Zabibu. She takes him, but then they say they're going to take him back to TZ. But he has no papers.
He has no people.
But the boy
also
has been here for 10 years.
Oh my.
So he's not Kenyan, he's not Tanzanian. Who
and
will
in
claim
Tanzania,
him?
who are his people?
Yeah. So it's up to us to try and locate his family.
Oh my.
But his family think this boy died so many years ago. So again, it's
yeah.
another layer of what? He's
yeah.
alive?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
What do we do now?
Now we don't even have a place. I could just hear the mom's relief and shock at the same time. But it just, for me, I walk away from something like that feeling, is it a solution? Have we created a problem? Like, how is this?
I see how that can be conflicting, because you've literally done good by stopping the exploitation of this child, but now what next for the child? What happens to him? Yeah. And then there's always the complexity of how, even now as African families, we struggle to look after less able or disabled children. And it's sort of either you're being hidden in a granary somewhere and being malnourished, and you're not being fed, you're not being taken care of because it's a curse, or a belief that it's a curse on the family. Or on the other side, we don't have the support from government, we don't have any funding, I can't afford special school for you, so what happens? So yes, you've brought me my child, but now, again, it's still a burden on me.
Yeah, that
sounds heavy.
It's usually layered. Because you do one good thing, you stop something terrible from happening. But those that you rescue, sometimes you feel like you've put them in a worse situation. Right. Where at least this was consistent.
And they were being fed. It was abuse, but at least this one had.
They were being fed and they have a roof over their heads.
Yeah.
Now you've removed them from this place of abuse, and you've just sent them to another place of abuse. And it's a place where here at least it's expected. Yeah. Because that's what it was. Yeah. Here it's a place that is supposed to give protection, care, feed you, and it's not. Right. So,
oh gosh. Okay. Now, the angle that I want to ask about is motherhood in the context of the things that you do for work, because they must be. First, your babies. How old are they? No, just to call them babies.
I'm the smallest.
You're the smallest in the house. Yep.
Well, my last born, tunapimananga every day. When I get home, he says, "Mom, stand here." I'm like, what? I'm still
slightly taller.
Slightly. Then he says, "No, but you're." I'm like, just stop it. You will get tall very soon.
Very soon.
But my youngest is 14. Then I have a 15-year-old daughter and an 18-year-old son.
Right. So it's a case of the millennial vampires.
Yes, completely. Oh my God.
Not looking our age, literally. Yes. I love it. I love it so much.
When he comes with his friend Zuku, I'm like, hi.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, you
I am the mom.
It's been a while. Oh, you've grown so tall.
That's too funny.
I'm like, kaini chini niwaongeleshe vizuri. I can't talk to you like this.
Yeah, true.
Or move over there so that
we can
having to crane my neck.
The eye contact at this same level.
Yes. But I love it. I love it. I mean, it's been 18 years raising a human from
literally
where they could barely see you to now they make decisions. They choose where to be, what to do, where to wear, or what to wear.
What to wear.
Oh gosh, but
that must be a learning curve on a daily basis.
Mommy,
The
you're
what
going
to
like
do.
that. No, you're
Outside.
not. No, you're not.
In public.
I'm like, excuse me? When did this? No. You just can't go out like that. Where are you going? Okay, fine. If it's a supermarket, fine. You're going for an event looking like that. No.
Cover up.
No.
Find something else. Find
That
something
won't
less
work.
tattered.
So now I'm even taken to their wardrobes, to their closets. I'm told, I think you should wear this and that top you are going to wear. It's mother looking, but it will pass.
So they're dressing you.
I'm like, hapa ndio
But
tumefika.
given the dynamic in which you have raised them, because again, yours is still a unique scenario where even before the journalism, you are not conventional in that society has a pathway that motherhood should follow. And I don't feel like I've ever perceived, because it's a perception from what we see, that your babies were raised conventionally. Because also they're very outspoken. I think they're very confident and bold just in themselves now. And I guess that we see now because they're older, but it started from the way you've raised them. So what was your approach to motherhood?
That's a very interesting question.
Because sometimes you have a baby and then, we send you home with a baby. Because their moms will ask me, okay, and then? I'm like, what do you mean? And then here's your baby. You're fine now. Go home. Enjoy motherhood. And they're looking at me like,
what do you mean?
What do I do with the baby? What happens next? What's the next steps? Especially first-time moms. And we're like, no, we support you as much as possible. But at the end of the day, the raising is now your work. So what was your approach? Baby number 1, tumekuja nyumbani.
I think, let me start with, I was the first of my friends to have a baby.
Right, okay.
So I always felt that I need to do this right. But I don't know what doing it right means.
Yeah.
Again, let's go back to where we started, perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, and I remember my best mate came and told me, be in the season that you are. Don't worry about when you're pregnant, just be pregnant.
Just be pregnant.
That's it.
Okay, that's really
Don't
good
worry
advice.
about how will you breastfeed.
Yeah.
You will cross every bridge when you get there.
Right.
And for a moment there, I was like, okay, yeah, it's true. I don't know anything about breastfeeding. I don't know anything about burping a baby. I mean,
yeah.
I guess I'll know when we get there.
Yeah.
I also didn't know anything about being pregnant until I was pregnant. And I was going through pregnancy. It's a whole experience.
Yeah.
But I think I must also say that I have been raised and held by warriors. My name, Njeri, actually means daughter of a warrior.
Lovely.
Okay.
Your namesake's with my mom, so I love it so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And I have always felt that being protected by these women around my life. From my friends, from when I was in campus, in high school. My mom is the ultimate warrior.
I can imagine.
But in terms of she prays for me, she protects, she defends, she disciplined me. I think I was the black sheep of the family.
Really?
Yeah.
So
and I think also because at some point, I used to lie to my folks. Nimeenda kanisa.
Kesha.
Even though I would go to a friend's place.
Right.
When I'm going for a kesha, I go to sleep over at my friend's place. So I was never that kid that is...
It's not that you're doing anything crazy.
Yeah, but I was like, my mom will not allow me to go for an evening, whatever, for a sleep. She won't.
Yeah.
So let me tell her what she needs to hear. But I remember this one time I told my dad that I've gone to see my friend's dad, he's sick. I said, he's sick. Pole sana. Go. So I go. I hang out with my friend. I come back. And 2 days later, my dad asks me, how's Claire's dad? I'm like, what about Claire's dad? You said he's sick. He's sick?
You forgot your own lie.
Alikuwa mgonjwa. Si uliniambia alikuwa mgonjwa. I thought you'd gone to... All that. Yeah.
Oops. Oopsie.
No, I'm trying to remember. What did I say what he was suffering from? Was it an accident?
This is the problem with lies. You must remember the lie.
I caught myself there. And I was like, a lie has to be covered up with another lie.
Yes.
And it's just
it grows
a bank of lies.
Yeah.
I was like, this is it. I'm done with lies.
With lying.
I will tell you the truth. If you like it, good. If you don't, too bad. If you ask me tomorrow, it will still be the same thing. I don't have to remember because it's true.
It's true.
And I think for me, lying ended there. And I think even as I parent, I like to see myself in my children and be the parent I wish I had.
Right.
Now, my parents were amazing.
Yeah.
And they're still together and they're still alive. And I thank God for that. But sometimes I went to boarding when I was very young. I was 8 years old.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
And I really struggled. In fact, I was telling my big sis the other day, and she was like, "What? You struggled?"
Really?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
This is what, 30 years later.
Right.
She's like, "You struggled."
I
I
mean,
told her, Judy, for months, every
Yeah.
term for like 2 years.
8 is young.
I used to cry when I'd been taken to school
Yeah.
because I couldn't believe I'm being left. Even I would see them drive away, then I'd be like, no, but they're coming back.
They must be coming back.
My young mind could not believe
Yeah.
that I'm being left here for so long.
Yeah.
For a whole term. Akindo.
To fend for yourself.
So me and a friend of mine would go after class, would sit at the parking, would
Oh,
wait
no.
when time is almost for
Oh,
supper.
no.
Like,
Okay,
"They're
that's
not
actually
coming."
sad.
They're
It's
not
so
coming.
sad. Oh, no.
Then we'd hold each other's hands, shoulder, would walk to the dining hall, sit together,
To
then go for
accept that
prep.
they're not coming back.
Then we'll do this again tomorrow
Oh, okay,
for
stop.
like a week or two. It was
Stop.
but
But 8
bad.
is really young for
I was
boarding.
young.
Yeah.
But there were kids my age.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I held it against my mom for a long time, my folks. But then it's something I think that just stayed. But you see, having left so young, we clashed with my mom a lot.
Okay.
I don't know what she
Yeah.
wants. She doesn't know what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
I don't know what makes her happy. She doesn't know what makes me happy. So
Yeah.
we're constantly clashing. I do something to make her happy. It's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I'm like, I need to see my kids as just little humans, not as children who cannot think for themselves, who don't want anything.
Yeah.
I want to know what my kids want. Is it too out there? If it is, what do we do about
do you
it?
do about it?
Not you
Right.
can't think like
Yeah.
that, you can't have that, you can't.
Right.
I don't have those many you can'ts.
Right. Okay.
And when I do, I will tell you why I know. And I know it's not how we were raised.
No, not at all.
You didn't ask your
please.
parents.
You didn't even play.
Sometimes you
without
didn't even
permission.
consider.
Or
Lest aki akijua vile nafikiria.
Oh.
You can't look at them because they might know what you're thinking.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I think for me that's where the difference is. That I see my kids as other humans, just little humans who need guidance,
Yeah.
who need care, who need protection, who need assurance, and they're finding their way. I mean, even in my 40s, I am still
Yeah.
becoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still so much you have to explore of yourself
And
because
there's
we were
things you're
molded in a very
figuring out.
specific way.
Exactly.
And now you're discovering, hey, maybe that's not who I
Yeah.
am, or that doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
And that's why we keep saying adulting. On top of
Yeah.
everything happening to you and around you, is
Yeah.
what is happening internally as
Internally.
well. Yeah.
So for me, I think I'd say that's how I have parented. That's how we've parented. And we do get caught up in the way we were raised. You're here to be seen, not to be heard.
Oh, right. Okay. Yep.
So,
Yeah.
but I'm like, no, just say what you want to say. My daughter will be like, no, it's okay. I'm like, no, say.
See. Yeah.
You should, it's okay to say what you think. But again, that has also gotten her into problems.
I can imagine, because you're raising a vocal child in a
Yes.
non-vocal society.
Yeah,
Society
like,
hasn't
shush.
changed.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And many of us who are millennial parents, we are parenting our children the way we were
Were
parented.
Yep.
But then it's such a different time. Kids just pick up the phone.
Yeah, their gadgets is
They will tell you more than you know.
exactly.
And for me, I'm just like,
Exactly.
in fact, I want to be able to learn from them.
Yeah.
Because there are things they'll tell me, I'll just be like,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
you know?
But you want them to know you're a safe space.
Yes,
Instead of
exactly.
exploring it outside of you.
And the danger is that with that is they will do things out there. You will think my child is a saint. They don't, they can't, da da da.
Yeah.
Because they don't tell you anything. Because every time you tell them, you slap,
Yeah.
you shame,
shut them down.
you
Yep.
guilt trip them. And why? Because I don't want people to think of me. What will people think?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, let them think.
Yeah. Also the which is how we were raised, the burden on the child is not to shame the parents.
Yeah.
It was always
Yeah.
about your parent. It's always about this child brought us shame, or this girl is embarrassing us out there, or you are making me
Yeah.
look bad, instead of
Yeah.
teaching them that that grade affects you for your life. It's
Yeah.
not about how it makes me feel or
Yeah.
how it makes me look. Sure, bragging rights are great, but at the end of the day, how you're behaving or what you're doing or what you're achieving
Yeah.
is for you, the person. And I think that's where we are still a bit stuck,
Yeah.
in that we're not, which surprises me, because we've also come a very long way. So we develop in certain ways and then remain the same,
There's
or
that default
backtrack.
setting. I don't know. What is familiar to you is what you will always run back to.
Right.
You'll stay there because
Yeah.
I know this. And that's even the cycle of abuse. You're familiar with
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
You dare not risk what you don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
Ati, what if you go and you're not being abused? What if you go out there? You don't know that terrain. This one, unajua,
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
do this, he'll do this, she'll do this, and then this is how
This
you
is the
navigate.
outcome. I can
Yeah.
navigate, like you said, we're heading towards, we're trying for
Yeah.
perfect. So
Yeah.
I can predict this will head
Yes,
towards where I want
exactly.
it to land.
This thing that you're telling me about, as
Yeah.
good as it sounds, Aki, I don't know about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting take for parenting.
Yeah. And I think you need to check yourself more as a parent. And I found myself every time, before I tell my kids, I'm like, would I have done that? Or after I tell them, then I'm like, yeah, but I'm the parent.
But I'm the
But I'm
parent. I'm the one who makes the
Hiyo ni
rules.
shida yake.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, would I, at that age, would I have made a different choice
Right.
than my son, my daughter has made,
Yeah.
given everything they have
They
or
have
they believe
True.
or
Yeah.
they know?
Yeah.
And we're talking with my husband the other day and we're saying, we need to be conscious not to parent our children from a place of anger or fear
Or fear.
or shame.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or guilt.
True.
Because if you do, then you can't even discipline your child. It's you're afraid of something.
Yeah.
So because you're afraid of it, you do this to your kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or because you don't want to be ashamed, or you are feeling ashamed, then you, I don't even know the word. We're talking about discipline and punishment.
Right.
Yeah?
Okay.
Are we punishing our children or are
is
we
it
disciplining them?
Right. And it's a fine line if you think
oh
about
yeah,
it.
yeah, absolutely.
It's a very fine line.
And there's places for in your punishment. Hata si mambo na discipline. You hope that in the punishment, then the discipline is in there. But I'm like, no. We need to discipline. The intention is to discipline.
It's to discipline. Yeah.
It could come in form of a punishment, but the intention is to discipline. A punishment cannot just end in itself, because a child has to be disciplined throughout.
Yeah.
And you can't say that I'm done disciplining this child.
Yeah.
I mean, there are children who are still in their parents' house. I'm a Gen Z. Still in their parents' house in their 30s. They've been so.
Yeah.
If you're disciplining, punishing, if I'm not paying for Wi-Fi, if I don't buy food, or if I come when I've eaten from the office.
Yeah. What is going on here?
You're 20, how old again?
Yeah.
Nimekusomesha, uko na degree mbili. But then it's not your fault also that you don't have a job.
Yeah.
I know tumetafuta mimi na wewe.
But
if you go out there, it will crush you. It will. How are you going out there? Are we giving them such a soft landing?
True.
Or are we not letting them fly?
True.
Is it an eagle that the toy is just thrown? Either you fly or you die. Until you fly.
Yeah. That's actually true, because again, you have to look at, you're not raising them in a bubble.
Yeah.
We are in this environment that we're in, and currently, of course, we know the situation with joblessness and what I call being sold to slavery abroad, because I don't know how else to...
That's what it is.
Beautify ugly things.
No.
I don't appreciate... I'm not known to mince words for such things, but
that's what
it's really exploiting our children in yet another form, and now from higher up in terms of where you're expecting there should be someone who's managing lawfulness, but instead we're exploiting the very people we should be looking after.
Yeah.
So then if you're a parent taking care of children that you've educated who are stranded because there are no jobs, or jobs are not paying, or they're just literally being exploited at work as well, how do you navigate raising someone who's now should be actually at the age where you started raising them? Because when you look at it backwards,
that's true.
At their age you had kids and you were independent and you were taking care of your own children, but they are still dependent on you. How are we navigating that as parents as well? Oof.
I mean, it's challenging times. It's
Yeah.
definitely challenging times
Yeah.
because at our age, you're taking care of ailing parents.
Yep.
Then some of your siblings may not be doing well, so you're also taking care of that. Then you have your own children. And if you're older, I mean, if your children are older, you could also be a
also have
grandparent.
grandchildren. That's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this millennial, it's very tough, very, very tough. And I think is why there's a lot of mental health issues. And I feel so much more for the boy child even.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it is expected.
Yes.
You will take care of your siblings as the first
somehow. It is expected of you.
You figure it out.
Yeah.
How you do it is.
Yeah.
So they're burdened, heavily burdened. Then the way structure, I don't know, society has it. Men are not allowed to talk about these things. Shika short.
True. Actually,
at least women us will go sit.
we'll
I'll
talk.
sit on your nice couch.
Yeah.
We'll
cry
have
about
coffee.
things.
We'll cry about it.
And we'll find solutions.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
But men are supposed to be.
Don't show us.
We say
Suffer
that
in silence.
and I'm like,
which is really sad.
why are we doing that?
Yeah.
We're killing our men. Yeah. And not supporting them because it's your responsibility. And even parents, instead of take that weight off their children, their sons, they leave it with them. So you're not only taking care of me as your parent, you're also taking care of your siblings. It is expected of you.
Yes.
But at what point
because I invested in you, now you give forward. Keep giving it forward.
One person. One person. No.
It's very unfair. It's
and also
quite unfair.
Some girls are like, me, I want to be taken care of.
Yes. Oh, we'd forgotten the dating side of things. The expectations we put on our
daughter,
boys and men.
Nikusikie.
I'm a soft girl. I'm waiting to be looked after.
You be soft all you want, but no.
Yeah, I'm like, cater to your softness.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a strong believer.
2 boys.
Yeah.
I do not expect that some girl somewhere who has been schooled, has a degree and all this, and he will just show up in my boy's life
and just sit.
My boy can go and amlete.
Without support, without anything, no. Expectation. I think
because
we've created a very toxic
girlfriend.
Culture that way as well. Yeah.
We have.
Yeah. Oh, it's an interesting take as well. I can see the pushback, but it's the reality.
I know, it is the reality. We need to be responsible. We need to take care of ourselves first and not make me somebody else's responsibility. Because if you have sons, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. How do you look after then, given all the pressure you've just described, how do you look after yourself and your mental health? Because as much as we have all this societal pressure, we also have the economy and whatever is going on with government. And then we have, the black tax, you're looking after parents, you're looking after your children, your grandchildren. There's a lot of burden on your shoulders. How are you looking after your mental health? Because again, kuna hii toxic self-care is flowers, bubble bath, spa day.
I wish it was that simple.
Right?
Ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream. Let's just go have a glass of wine somewhere.
Oh, wow.
But that's not looking into, okay, it will be surface level, but there has to be more work being done beneath the surface.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think for me, I have maintained very close friendships, very, very close friendships. And I can walk into your house and just bawl.
Yeah.
Knock off my shoes and just come and fall on your couch. And you won't ask me questions.
Right. Just
you will make sure there's tea.
Yeah.
If I cry for too long, you'll say, ongeza maji kidogo, upate machozi at least. So we laugh about stuff
don't get
like
dehydrated.
That. Yeah. Sisemi usilie.
Yeah.
And I don't feel obligated to say why I'm crying. And you don't feel the pressure to say, what is it? What is it? We need to have friends who you can just go and be yourself around.
Yeah.
About anything.
True.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And they know that kind of friendship. You're that person to them, but they're also that person
to you. Yeah.
So it's not that you just go dump and then you leave and them.
Yeah.
You don't even know what's going on in their lives. So I thank God for my friends. They've really held space for me.
Okay.
And they've held me together when I have fallen apart completely. But also I let myself fall apart.
Okay.
I don't try to make it look like I'm not struggling or I'm all good, because I'm not. I'm not always all good. I see a therapist every once in a while, because some issues are just,
Of course.
wow.
Yeah.
And therapists are there for this very reason.
Exactly.
So when people say, "Ay, apana, mi therapist,"
Yeah.
try a therapist. They just help you get out of your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because sometimes you're running circles inside your
True.
head.
True.
You're telling yourself things. You run away from yourself. You find
You
yourself
find yourself
here.
in another,
You find
and then a
yourself.
different version of yourself
Yes.
meets you here, and another one this side.
Exactly.
And everyone is speaking in a different voice.
And there's no one else in there.
Yeah.
So let a therapist in. They help open those doors and help you run out, get
help
out.
you arrange the cupboards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Color code, whatever.
Yeah.
It really helps. And then find something that you do outside of your work. Completely, and friends also that are completely outside of the thing that you do.
Yeah.
So that ukitoka job, hizo stories that is keeping you, all of that, you can leave that there, and you can go and just hold someone's baby, talk about diapers, talk about they're starting to crawl, they're starting to talk, house girl problems, you know, you name it. Normal life things. Because sometimes you feel like, is this really happening? Like my life is just this. You're going around in that place.
You're speaking,
so
you're preaching to the choir directly.
So you get out. Get out and just do things that are not around what you do, where you don't have to talk about what you do.
Yeah.
If they ask, it's a quick passing
thing.
They don't even have time to hear about all that, because have you seen this baby is not sleeping? Or manze, they tell you about their job, completely different
outside
from
of your world.
Yeah. So for me, riding a motorbike,
that's really cool, by the way. I'm
just
nowhere near
enjoy
brave
myself.
enough personally.
In Nairobi, that traffic.
I'm nowhere near brave enough. But I really admire
my first fall. I was taught how to fall. I thought that was quite
the number of riders who've said that to me. And the first time I heard it, I'm like, that's the most bizarre thing.
Yes.
But also, it also makes sense.
I was like,
because you have to
why
fall
are we
safely.
talking about this?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Anyway, I learned it. And then that same day, if not the following day, I fell.
Oh, okay.
But then the fear that is 10 million that weighs on you, it literally disappeared. And I was just left with 100% fear.
What?
Yeah, because I had 10,000, 1 million percent.
So just 1,000 is, I mean,
so now I just have 100% fear, which is nothing compared to the fear I had, because it's important to stay afraid.
Right. True.
Yeah.
True.
You're not invisible out there on the road. There are people who really don't care at all.
Yeah.
They say drive, ride like someone is trying to kill you.
Oh, wow.
So you're just cautious.
You need to be cautious.
As a biker, I never have right of way.
True.
Never ever.
True. Yeah, true.
I go with the cars.
Yeah.
Nikiona,
you have to be really cautious. Because also, we don't have space on the roads for riders or cyclists. We don't have any respect or discipline around road rules. Especially so in Nairobi, at least I think it's everywhere now, where because we have so many borders and a lot of them are not licensed, a lot of them will not have had any training. They don't obey the laws on the road, and so you get into really bad accidents that didn't make sense. Like, why are you skipping? The lights also affect you, sir. Please, I need for you to understand when the light is red, it means even the bike,
all of us.
Pedestrian, same thing. If your light is red, stand. Don't run in betwixt us.
Because you're running in, but me as a bike, I come in split. I'll put somebody in traffic, and I was a big G
in the middle of the road.
So nikienda ovyo, I could come and pita with somebody over there. So I have to be very cautious. And even when I ride, I can't bring whatever else is happening on the bike, because then I have to be laser focused, because if I don't, then I could very easily someone will open their door, actually, or I might literally veer off and I might
misbehave
not
on the road.
My fault completely. Even I might veer off, so I have to bring my, and that's why I like when I jump on a bike, I'm like, leave everything else. You will pick it up later. Imagine it is still with you. Just don't think about it right now. So just see the road, see people.
So there's a lot of discipline as well that comes with riding.
Also, if you drink, you can't. If you ride, you can't drink.
You can't drink, right? No. Okay.
And I like that about bikers. If you're going out for a ride, and we'll drink soup, we'll drink tea, we'll drink soda. There's no alcohol. However long you'll hang out, by the way,
Yeah.
you'll drink 7 cups of tea.
7 cups
Not
of tea is a
7
lot.
glasses of wine.
Yeah.
See, you just drink and then you slow down.
Because you have to
then
be in control.
Yes,
110%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I say you have to take care of each other. That I'm riding safely means that we all get home safely. If you, each one of you has that in mind,
Yeah.
then you all get home safely.
True.
Not sijui nani amegongwa, hauna insurance, hata hatujui tukupeleke wapi. Yeah.
So that now you see those things, those dynamics. Now me, I see it from the lens of the healthcare provider who's treated people who've had accidents on bikes,
riding.
and I'm like,
You're the friend I don't want will tell me, stop
why?
riding.
Why are you still on a bike? That's the question I ask all the time. But I'm like, yeah, please, if you are doing it, do it responsibly and with a lot of discipline. I will come to the last part of the conversation that I want us to cover, because we've gone through a lot, and we're talking about International Women's Day and the reality of being a woman in Kenya today. And we've gone through a lot of horrendous stories that have come out when it comes to abuse, intimate partner violence, femicide as well. We've had a huge movement about it, sadly to which we still feel like not much result has come from. Someone watching us today who's struggling to see herself in any positive light, because if I'm not hearing the stories, they're happening to me or they're happening to someone I know. I know almost on a daily basis now of young girls and women who talk about abuse regularly or have been assaulted. More recently, someone who was running, just jogging. I'm just trying for my fitness. And then someone attacks me on the side of the road, and it's broad daylight and nobody helps, you know, things like that. So it's easy to become disenfranchised as a young woman. And if you're looking around you, especially, again, remember the lens of social media. If you watch Dr. Claire's page, she's thriving. She's thriving. She's
perfect.
Life is perfect.
Yeah.
Life is wonderful. If you watch your other celebrity crushes page, things are looking up all the time. But we are not showing, of course, this is how social media works. We don't show the negatives. We don't show the struggle. We're actually reaching a point where we're not even showing how we're achieving success anymore. We're just flashing money and things.
Literally, cash money.
Yeah, that's where we've gotten to. I find it so obscene. I'm like, please, there's some things that we were taught as millennials we need to bring back. Surely. But then she's watching, she's listening, and she's like, you guys sound like you've figured it out. How do I get there? What would you say to someone like that? Just to guide her a little bit. Maybe even the younger Njeri, if she was existing in life now or growing up now, what would you say to her?
There's no destination. You're figuring out every day, every single day. You're figuring yourself out. You're figuring something out. You have the light inside you. You have the strength inside you. And you've got to tap into that, because you also have darkness inside you. And weakness. So they exist in polarity. There's dark and light. There's good and bad. You know, there's those two.
Yeah.
So lean into the strength inside you. The little that you have left, lean into that. What you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on your misery, if you're focusing on your pain, that's all you'll see.
That's true.
But if you start to see opportunity, it doesn't have to be big. If you start to see opportunity, you will grow in that area. And I say this with a lot of sensitivity, because there are people who are so broken, and they really cannot see an end of this. But I think that's the one I'm talking to especially. That because you're still breathing, because you're alive, and you're listening to Claire and Njeri's voice right now, you have strength, you have light inside you. Lean into those and let them lead you out. Don't be alone, don't be isolated.
Right.
Because how you're there, that darkness keeps you there.
Right.
So
And like
don't be
we just
isolated.
said, the voices in your head will keep you cycling in the same little cocoon of darkness. So you actually have to step out.
Yeah.
And stop the isolation.
find somebody you can trust. And I know, again, you've probably tried to trust somebody and they've broken your trust. They've violated you. It's how you're where you are. But you've got to keep trying. That you're still alive, you've got to keep trying. There is an end, there is an out, there is a different life. It doesn't have to be rich, it doesn't have to be flowery, but you can find happiness. Yeah.
I like that message. I do.
Aki, that comes completely from the bottom of my heart. Mpaka I'm choking.
I can see. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I can see. For Kenya.
Hey.
Kenya, as a Kenyan, is it too late or is there a fix? Can we improve the situation in Kenya? Because we're talking to her and she's going to try and figure it out, but she does need support. I feel like we need to step up and we need to do better as a people. This starts from the person right next to her all the way to people in government or people in governance. Kuna solution? Ama it's just darkness? Because me these days, I'm asking for myself.
All you have left is hope.
Yeah, that's
Don't
true.
lose that.
Right.
However dark, however bad things may seem, you cannot afford to lose hope. Hope is all that you have left.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like to, as the way Kenya has been going, it's going down iko hivi at the same time.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm like, my hope lies in the millennials.
Okay.
As weird as that may sound, people are saying, oh, our hope is in Gen Z. Our hope is... Our Gen Z, tunasema there's 8 million of them that have not registered. They live with you millennials.
That's true. Those are your babies.
They're the ones you buy for Wi-Fi. A friend of mine was telling me the other day, his son turned 18. He's been using his mom's line. So he told him, go to the Safaricom and change it to yours. Si sasa ameget ID. To change it to your, so that it reads your name.
Yeah.
Akasema, okay, day 1, day 2, week 3, week 7. Aye, bro, go do the thing.
Yeah.
So young man goes, akafika Safaricom akasema, hii line yote? No way.
Aya.
Akarudi home.
Aya.
I'm like, these are the people we are depending on to vote.
To vote.
Hana voters card kwanza. These are the people we are depending on to vote.
We've also seen them go get a little bit of a queue in the registration office and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen that.
But these our children, these Gen Z children, we allowed them to go to the streets. We went to the streets with them. We need to make sure that they register to vote and that they go to vote.
They go to vote, yeah.
Because I tell you, as a millennial, you're taking care of your elderly parents, sick. Some of them are getting sick. These children will live in your house until you die. If you do nothing about it.
Yeah, true. That's true.
But also it's who are we voting for? And right now it may not be clear, and it's okay. It's not like we're voting tomorrow. It's okay.
Yeah.
If you want a tea bag, if you want to take tea, you put it in hot water, not in some lukewarm water or cold water. There's nothing that will come out of it.
Yeah.
So this year it will bring these people out, and we will know who's legit, who's solid, who stands for what. So let's give them time. There are leaders who are coming up, leaders who are yet to get to different parts of the country. So we don't know who's standing for what. That sounds so direct translation.
I know, but we've understood you.
Yeah, right? It's a Kenyan thing. It's a Kenyan thing.
Yeah. We've understood the message.
But with time, we will know who is running for what office. We will know what their track record is. We need to hold people to the chapter 6 of the Constitution of leadership and integrity.
Right.
What have you done?
Yeah.
We must stop voting people who have screwed us over and over because they have said,
track records.
Because believe them.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
If this is what they've been doing, don't expect them when they come into office they'll do anything different.
Yeah.
I've also seen there's a lot of money being just dished out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're not stealing this money. It has already been stolen and you can't take it back. But you have the power to change the future.
True.
My future, your future, and that of your children.
Yeah.
Me as a 45-year-old, I imagine by the time I'm 60, 70, I pray to God that my health, I will continue to enjoy good health. But if not, Me, I want to believe that there'll be a hospital I can walk in without necessarily having CG what insurance, private insurance, and that I'll find a qualified doctor who is well paid, and the hospital has everything that I need.
That you need. True.
You get?
Yeah.
But if we continue this, we take money and then we vote for whoever's given money.
Yeah.
They've shot who, they killed CG how many people, they have a case in court about CG what, and still we don't care.
That's the
Huyu ni
question.
mwizi wetu, huyu ni wa kwetu. My friend.
We lost the plot, and I'm hoping that we can recover. Like you've said, even as we're giving it time for us to be able to see who stands for what and who you'd be ready to vote for, have the ability to vote.
Yes, at least.
Enda kwa shamba na jembe.
Yes.
Get your voter's card.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a very powerful message. Gen Z, the guys who keep stopping me in the supermarket and saying, I love your podcast. Do you have
A
your voter's card?
Kama hauna sijui tuna discuss nini, by the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I like that you've put it on us millennials, because if there's anyone who we keep saying sits back and watches the situation, thinking that it doesn't affect them, it's the middle class. And who are the middle class now?
Yeah.
See, it's us.
It's us.
It's now
true.
on
It's
us.
these millennials over. It's most of us. Yeah. We're the ones who can't afford our homes anymore. We can't afford the cars we drive. We're having to fold and move back into smaller spaces or go
We're
back
the
to
ones
shags.
who are realizing health insurance doesn't cover
Yeah.
for what you expected it to cover,
Yeah.
even if you do have it from work. And without it, you can't afford healthcare.
I dare
That's the
I
other
dare Kenyans to
realization.
believe in a better Kenya. And what does that Kenya look like? It has to start with me. I have to start taking responsibility. I have to act right. I have to queue, however long this queue is. I have to make sure others are queuing. Hakuna watu wanakuja kunipita ovyo ovyo.
Yeah.
Even in traffic, okay, look at the way we drive. I'm like, guys, even the way we drive, just stay in line, stay in your lane.
Wait your turn.
Wait your turn.
Wait
It's
for the
coming.
lights. It's not
As
that
hard
difficult.
as it is. Kuna wengine wanakujanga overlap, but you start with yourself.
Yeah.
Teach others the way, show others the way. Hopefully, eventually, we'll all get it and we will form that one line, and then we'll just
Then
flow.
we just move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Final message. International Women's Day. It's your time to shine, Njeri.
I've been shining.
I know, right? This is your time to shine.
Yes.
A message for International Women's Day 2026. It could be something you're hoping for. It could be something you're enjoying. It could be a passion project you're doing. Just a little bit of sunshine for us as we close the episode. Nimekuweka on the hot seat.
Ungenitumia hii swali at least nifikirie. Now I'm just looking
Nimekuweka
like,
in the hottest seat. But you're closing for us the episode, so.
I think for International Women's Day this year, show up. Okay. Show up for yourself. Stop waiting for permission. Do what you want to do. Fail if you must. Fail forward, fail fast. But just keep moving. All you've got to do is keep going. And when I said show up, even waking up, if that's all you can do that day, then do that. But also remember to love on yourself. Stay in, have a glass of wine if you can, take a cup of tea, wake up 3 hours later than you would on a normal day. Walk in your pajamas in the house, don't leave. Si lazima uvisitiwe, ka ujiski. Just chill. Be with yourself, enjoy your own company, learn to enjoy your own company. Imagine it's all you've got. You can't hyper yourself.
That's true.
Even if you do, you still come back to yourself.
So
take care of this.
Yeah.
This person, this. It's hard to be with someone you don't like. So like yourself. It's very hard to be with someone who puts you down. So don't put yourself down. Show up for yourself and love on yourself.
I love it. And with that, this is why I don't spoil it. I'm like, and on that fabulous note, I want to say thank you to everyone who's stuck with us from the beginning of the episode. Thank you so much, Njeri, for joining me. I really, really appreciate your time. I have fangirled until I'm like, wow, enough, Claire.
I'm here now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And to everyone watching, happy International Women's Day. See you on the next one.